Hello.
Hi.
This week we're reviewing what is generally considered one of the worst films of all time. Don't know why we're reviewing it. And it is...
Mac and Me.
Lead me along. I swear I'll be strong if you take me wherever you go. I wanna learn the things that you know.
So the way we do it is at the start of every review we're going to give it a rating. We don't know what the other person's going to say about it. It's a rating out of 10. So we'll say...
1, 2, 3, 7! 1! Are you an actual joke, mate? 1 is... That's way too low for the amount of quality that you get.
We'll get into it.
In this
7 is
feature.
a joke. 7 is more than you gave... what was the last film we reviewed? See No Evil, Hear No Evil. You gave that 7.
Yeah, I did give it 7. Because there's we'll go into it. There's a lot of things that I do like about this movie. But the actual film itself... if you don't know what it is, it's a film about a young boy in a wheelchair. He befriends a stranded alien named Mac, and they go against like the government. The government wants to capture him and things like that. And they
That's E.T. in it, mate. Are you reading the E.T. one?
no, yeah, you would think it was. And here's the weird thing about the synopsis that it gave me for it. It even added this. This is how bad the film is. He tries to reunite him with his family while dodging government agents and surviving on Coca-Cola and McDonald's. He even says that in the synopsis of the actual film. That's how bad it is. Yeah, but that's the synopsis. It basically, like he just said there, it's an E.T. rip-off.
Yeah.
But on a much cheaper scale than E.T. Steven Spielberg even said, somebody said, well, didn't you want to sue them for ripping off the E.T. idea? And he was like, no, because I didn't even want to mention it, because then people would have to go and watch the film. I didn't want to put them through that pain. Okay, well, we'll go to the ratings and see if you agreed with what other people thought of the film. What do you think it got on IMDb?
3.2.
Close. 3.4.
I'm pretty good at the IMDb rate. No, because I was thinking it's going to be lower than that, but people hold it in high regard just because of
I
Paul
hold it in
Rudd
high
and everything,
regard.
which we'll get into.
Yeah. Okay, Rotten Tomatoes critics, what do you reckon they gave it?
6%.
0%.
That must be like 12 reviews. There won't be many reviews.
Yeah,
for the...
probably isn't a lot of reviews.
Yeah.
That's the only thing with a lot of some of the old films. You know, you're not going to get, because obviously the website wasn't up when they came out, so it'll be like a tiny number of reviews. But although it is kind of a cult classic in some circles, it's one of those so bad it's good films. But you didn't find it good, so there you go. maybe that doesn't work. What would you say was the audience rating?
22%.
30%. Maybe it's one of those
Like
films.
I say.
Maybe it's one of those films that over time will get better and better.
Like Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. It was, of course, unfortunately, it was a box office bomb.
Why, unfortunately.
It made 8 million on a 13 million budget, so it's not the biggest budget ever. The boy in the wheelchair in it, actually, he wasn't in a wheelchair in real life. His name was Jade Caligari.
Here are some words that rhyme with Corey. Glory, story, allegory.
Montessori.
Corey
Allegory.
And because he actually has spina bifida, so he uses a wheelchair in real life. So that's actually, one of the things that the film does kind of, which I thought was a kind of a good thing, that they did put like somebody in a wheelchair in a film. Like
Yeah, I think that's good. But then, I think, did they have the scene in their mind already of his wheelchair rolls into the lake?
Yeah, because,
and he can't stop it because he's in a wheelchair.
Well, getting onto that, let's get to the big thing that's in recent years. Many people, this film's come to their attention because of the actor Paul Rudd. I don't know when it started, but he went on to Conan's, the comedian, his talk show, and every time he'd go on, Conan would say,
Let's take a look at this clip from Anchorman 2.
Anchorman 2.
Yeah, he'd show that scene every single time, and he just carried it on for years.
You've been showing that stupid clip on my show. Thank you. For, I think, 15 years.
So that's why it's got more well-known in recent times, because it is a pretty ridiculous scene. The way it is. It's a stupid scene. But what I found was, I kind of liked the film. I found it was like heartwarming how the boy and the alien got on. The parts that I thought were a little bit unbelievable, right, were, I'm going to cut to the chase. Right at the end, when they all get saved and the aliens are all together, right, and they've been living on Coca-Cola and McDonald's because that keeps them alive, they found out throughout the film. At the end, instead of the aliens going back to their own planet, they just stay on Earth, and now they just wear human clothes. They wear human clothes and can drive a car. Even though, why would they know how to drive?
Yeah, they become US citizens. It's like, how did they pass the test, the written test?
And it's like, even that guy in the church, like I say, it's probably one of those ones again where the writers were probably smoking weed or something. They were just like, well, how do we get them to become normal things? But just get a guy in there just to say that they're that now.
Against all enemies, foreign or domestic, that I will bear faith and allegiance to the same. You are now citizens of the United States of America.
Well, like, is he a priest or something? He's just like there, and he's like, I declare from this, not even like the President of the United States or anything. He's like just a normal guy, and he says, oh no, they're declared humans from now on. You got to treat them well.
And they're dressed in like 1950s clothes. Weird.
And it had the thing, this has actually been changed, but not in all copies, but at the end, it says, we'll be back at the end.
Yeah.
Did it say it on the one that you watched?
Yeah.
It said it on the one I watched, but a lot of the home video ones had it changed where they just got rid of that because there was never going to be a sequel to it because it bombed so badly. Jennifer Aniston was in this.
Yeah, in the background.
Yeah, as one of the extras. And it has like a whole scene where they're dancing in a McDonald's where that doesn't really make any sense, that scene. Where they...
Yeah, it's like breaking the fourth wall almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just like the rest of the film is not a fantasy sequence like that.
No, it's not. It just comes out of nowhere.
It's very weird.
And the whole thing about it was the money paid for it was from McDonald's and Coca-Cola, and they get it in like it's just constant.
And then they're like, oh, the Coke is like the liquid on their planet. That's not the case. The exact consistency and ingredients of Coke would not be exactly the same as the one on their planet.
It was pretty ridiculous in terms of that. But it's the story is just the story of E.T. They're in Earth. The aliens look weird anyway.
It's the worst outfit. Like, that's the worst character design of aliens I've ever seen. Like, the eyes are always...
Yeah. They always make it that stupid.
It's always like that all the way through. Except sometimes they put them like half open. It's obviously they've just put a different head on for that. But it's grotesque. And you're like, who is it aimed for? Like kids won't be like E.T. at least it's like, oh, look at E.T. It's cute. This thing is just like all the time, and it's horrible to look at.
It's just cheap special effects, and it's like, but it has. There's a great song in it, and I always feel it's like a beautiful song of friendship. And I have like a list of songs that I always listen to, and when this comes on, it never gets skipped. It's such a great song. It's like, we'll be friends forever. I thought, at first I thought it was Toto. I thought, have Toto done this? But I got confused because they did a song out of the original June. But
it's Dune.
Yeah, it is Dune though, isn't it? I always get that wrong there. But would you be open to a remake?
No. Like the fact.
Why would you give it 1 out of 10?
Because it's not enjoyable. I was basically falling asleep halfway through because I was watching it late at night because I had to.
Yeah, well, he literally said, I said to him, have you watched Mac and Me yet for the review? And he said, I'm going to watch it as late as possible when I'm falling asleep. So, like...
It's one of those films, you fall asleep, you're not missed anything. If you've seen E.T. as well, you know what's going to happen.
But it's one of those good films where, like, at least you can say you've seen it now.
It's cheap and nasty.
They did create a toy line for it, but it didn't sell. So if you've got any of them, they might be rare now. Put them on.
No, they wouldn't. Just because something's rare doesn't mean it's expensive now.
So what? Well, I mean, it might be on streaming. I don't know if it would be on streaming, but probably not because nobody cares about it and everybody hates it. But what do you think of it overall?
Would you go out? Because I know there's like The Room or whatever. You can watch these films that are so bad they're good, and then people come together and watch them as a group and laugh.
It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I found it wasn't so bad that I was finding it funny. It was just bad.
I found that it was one of those films where, like I say, last time I saw it was 2 years ago, and I've watched it again now, and I could see myself watching it again in the future. That's how weird it is. You know,
No, it's not weird. It says a lot about you.
it says that I'm a great guy, that I would do things like that. I would help them by giving them a viewer because everybody else hates it so much. But yeah, it's probably not on streaming. But
and you know what? I'm not even a fan of ET. So
no, you know what? I hot take.
Oh, Mike, you're going to say you prefer Mac and Me to ET.
I actually do prefer Mac and Me to ET because I watched ET like last year and I was just like, it's not as good as I remembered it being. Maybe because I'd seen Mac and Me and that had become the new yardstick of what a good film was. But what excited me about this film was that I knew that I kind of like it and have a soft spot for it, and I knew that he would hate it, so I knew
We're going to watch Birdman again.
Bird shit, I call it.
Yeah, a film that I think is good, and Whiplash, and you'll just hate him.
Well, yeah, well, we'll see, on that one.
No, we'll see.
No, we'll see, mate. Yeah, we will see it. But, yeah, so that was our opinions on it. What are your opinions? Have you seen it? Have you made fun of it? Have you seen the Paul Rudd sketches? Write in the comments below. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and share, please.
Please.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, we're desperate now.
Yeah,
Before it was like, stop begging, but now we're desperate.
Yeah, so, and we'll catch you for the next one.
See ya.